Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Beretta 9mm USA here. We're gonna bring you a versus video with the new CZ P-10C versus a brand new pistol we just picked up. This is the Walther Creed in 9mm. So this is new. We've never fired it before. We're gonna start it off with the versus video. That video will be coming up next.
It's a very nice new pistol from Walther at a economical price. Alright guys, the Walther Creed versus the CZ P-10C. Let's shoot the Walther Creed first. These are going to be the first rounds out of this pistol. Free munitions, 124 grain. So this pistol is a double action pistol, meaning that it's like a revolver or a Sig Sauer P250. But the thing about this gun is the trigger isn't like 12 pounds, 10 pounds. Like a traditional double action pistol. It's like 6 pounds or 5 pounds. It's unbelievable. It has a really good trigger. That was pretty fun. So let me show you the trigger real fast. So this is the reset. You can see the hammer, it's right there. The reset is right there. That's how light the trigger is, and it has a very small amount of trigger travel before it breaks. Reset again. Right there, and this is how much travel you have. Just pressing the trigger regularly, this is how much travel you have before it breaks. So you hit a wall, a little bit of creep, and a really good break. It's a very good trigger. Considering the price on this gun, it's amazing. So guys, look at how the empty casings landed over there. Nice, neat pile. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, so the Creed holds 16 rounds in the magazine, and they come with 2. So very cost-effective pistol. Comes with 2 great magazines. Walther reliability, Walther PPQ-ish.
Yep.
For $200 less.
And Walther's legendary lifetime warranty.
Right. It's really easy to shoot.
Yep. Really good trigger, huh? Considering the price.
It's very consistent. You shoot this thing all day long.
Yep.
Very reliable, very well made.
Yes, you guys, it does have a higher bore axis, but it's because of the double action. You know, you can't put a freaking hammer any lower than that. You know what I mean? That hammer has to go somewhere.
Barely comes out here. So that's what it looks like coming out the back.
It's a great trigger.
It does have a higher bore axis, guys, but because it's a 9mm, there's really no felt recoil to this pistol at all. So it doesn't bother me like it bothers me sometimes in the PPQ and 45.
Yeah.
It's got a great feeling grip to it, very PPQ-ish. It's very comfortable in the hand. And is it a metal trigger?
I think it's plastic, but it feels like quality for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't flex or anything.
It doesn't have any flex. I'm torquing on it right here.
It's a high quality pistol, dude.
Wow.
For the money.
And it's the regular white contrast sights, but they're pretty good.
They're very high contrast.
Yeah.
And they're steel, which, you know, is a plus. And they're dovetailed in, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They're actually not dovetailed, but it's like a Glock and a PPQ in the front right there, and the rear is dovetailed in.
Right. Maybe we have a new best handgun for the money out there. the new best budget handgun. I can see this thing going up against
It's quite
anything.
affordable. All right, guys, so the CZ P-10C. Yes, in comparison to the Creed, this is more expensive. It's $120 more, and it is a traditional striker-fired gun, so the bore axis is significantly less. It's closer to your hand, which means less felt recoil, less muzzle flip, and all that. And I gotta be honest though, you guys, that trigger on that Walther in comparison to this, it's almost hand in hand. They're that good. It's that good of a trigger on that Walther for a double action only pistol. I don't know how Walther did it, but they did a really good job. So in comparison to the Creed, this is a 15+1, so you actually are down 1 round in comparison to the Creed. So that's another benefit to the Creed, on top of its excellent price point in comparison. The CZ P-10 is a great gun. You know why it's getting a ton of exposure right now on YouTube in the gun community. All right, your turn to shoot it.
So the CZ P-10C, don't forget it's cheating a little bit. It's got the DPM guide rod in it.
Yeah, but we knew the recoil was going to be less in general because of the lower bore axis,
That's
so
true.
it is what it is.
I still think it just feels really good in the hand. It's nice and a trim grip. There is some pretty tough texturing right here that bites in your fingers a little bit for the grip, but it's just a good feeling pistol in your hand. It's very enjoyable to shoot. You know, this texturing might get a little bit to you, but you could always take a little bit of a sandpaper to that if you wanted to. Eventually it'll start to wear down a little bit, but I can feel, look at my hands.
Yeah.
I do hold a pistol rather tight, so that's, you know, my own fault, if you will. But the circumference of it is very comfortable in the hand. The recoil comes straight back. There's not much recoil to really be concerned with. It's a very good job by CZ. I know people are tired of comparing CZ P-10Cs to Glocks and stuff like that, so I'm not going to make any comparison to it. I'm just looking at it in its own right, and for what it is and what you get for the money, it's also a good value.
Yep. All right, let's go over the table and compare these side by side.
All right, guys, we wanted to talk about these pistols a little bit back here at the table before we end the shooting day and express to you what our thoughts are on each pistol, just real quick to sum it up. We did a small video basically when we put the DPM Systems guide rod in the P-10C earlier, and we said that we thought it seemed to be an excellent pistol. It seemed to run really, really well. The DPM also, I think, helped as far as making it a fast shooter. But I like the grip, I like the size, I like how it rides over your hand just a little bit. It's got a smaller bore axis. It's a great pistol. Whether you want to say it's better than a Glock or worse than a Glock, I don't care. I have 10 Glocks and I like them a lot.
More than 10.
And I like them a lot, and they're not going anywhere. But I got to tell you, I'm very, very impressed with this pistol right here. If you're on a budget and you don't want to spend the, what is it, $529, $550?
$479, I believe.
For the CZ P-10C? Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good price then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you actually paid $470 for it. So.
I can never remember what I pay for my guns.
You buy too many.
So anyway, so it represents a really good value for what it is. I do highly recommend this pistol. I'd like to put another 1,000 rounds through this pistol just to make sure that nothing crazy is gonna happen. But there's a lot of people out there shooting this handgun. I think if something bad was happening with these, that would have come out by now. Yeah. I think CZ probably ran at least 100,000 rounds through a couple of 9mm to make sure that they were gonna hold together and be good for their buyers. I trust that, and I own a lot of CZ, Dan Wesson type products. They seem to be excellent. On this one, on the Walther Creed pistol, It seems to have a very PPQ-ish grip right here. The texturing seems to be very close to the same. It is the same Tinifer type finish, at least it looks like it is. But the showstopper here is this double action only type trigger. I have never been a fan of double action only type triggers.
And we've owned a 250, you guys, and it was one of the worst pistols we ever owned.
And I've pulled some double action only type triggers on like
SIG 226s,
229s, those type of, I mean, good quality, right? 6 hour, top of the line, basically type pistols. I pulled some good triggers on those. This one is good, guys. This one is very good. So if you're looking to add a pistol, you don't want to spend a lot of money, or you're looking to add a 9mm, or you have a loved one who's getting into shooting, like a son or a daughter or something like that, this would be an excellent choice. It's a good shooter, 100% reliable, of course, on the testing today. We're going to continue to shoot it, but for the cost and what you get, this thing is just fantastic.
Yep. Comes with 2 magazines too, which a lot of your entry-level pistols at $350, $400 do not come with 2 magazines.
I.e. the Ruger
9E.
9E is like that, and I'm sure there's others, and there's a couple pistols out there.
The Smith & Wesson SD9VE.
Right, and the Sky pistol that's out there. There's other.
Those are just garbage.
But there's other cheaper, inexpensive type pistols. This one's top quality.
Yeah. Made by a top-of-the-line gun manufacturer that's been around for a long time.
And one that, if you're new to our channel, one that has stepped up with their customer service and replaced a handgun for us.
Yeah.
So I have nothing else to say except for good things about Walther's customer service. And I told you guys I'd be mentioning it from time to time in different videos. They stepped up to the plate and immediately replaced a handgun that they could have been like, well, you know, it was the light's fault. The light is what broke the frame, this, that, or the other. And instead they said, hey, send us the gun. We want to take a look at it. The next thing I know, I had a new Walther PPQ and .40 caliber that was arriving at my house.
Can't get any better than that.
Yeah. And I know some of you guys have said there's other companies like that that have really stepped up for some of you as owners. So when you get customer service like that, you just have to be loyal to that brand. At least some of your loyalty should go to that brand and keep purchasing that product. So that's what we're going to do with Walther. We're going to continue to like Walthers and shoot Walthers and brag about them and tell you how good they are. I would like to get my hands on a PPQ 5-inch.
Yeah, one of the new ones without the cuts in the slide.
I've been wanting one for a couple years.
Yeah.
And so at some point in time, I want to get a PPQ and 5-inch and give that a good run and enjoy that pistol. I'm sure it is a dream to shoot. Some of you, I'm sure, will jump in the comments and say, oh yeah, I beat you to it. Beretta Senior, I already have one. It's awesome. Okay. Anyway, guys, we wanted to give you some parting thoughts and ideas. Anything for you, young Beretta?
I just think it's the best pistol for the money on the market. I mean, like, really, and I own the 9E. You know, and we've shot the Sigma series Smith & Wessons, the SD9VE, and we just weren't impressed.
Right.
You know, the quality levels on this pistol really can't be beat for the money. And, I mean, it's not just, you know, for the money, it's that it's a high-quality pistol. It's made by a great manufacturer, using top-of-the-line quality magazines, really fantastic trigger. I mean, I can't believe how nice it is. I mean, if it was $450, $500, I still think it would be worth that much money.
Right. And they're selling for a lot less than that. Check the prices in your area, guys. My understanding is you can find them somewhere north of $350. So just check the prices in your area. If you're looking to add a 9mm to your collection and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want a quality firearm, this is one that you should consider. And as far as the CZ, I'm not going to pick a loser here, guys. There is no loser in these two handguns. I am being as objective as possible. This is a good pistol.
Yeah.
So don't think that I'm just Walther all the time. I want to be objective and tell you the truth about everything that we test. These are both really, really good handguns. All right, guys, that concludes the video for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, Beretta 9mm USA, for more guns and gear videos coming up in the future.